And a very warm welcome to everyone watching live on the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports YouTube channel. This is the Reliance Foundation Development League. It is the national group stages in the 24-25 season. Group A action coming in live at 4 p.m. as Kickstart Football Club Karnataka take on Jamshedpur Football Club in this highly anticipated clash as both teams coming into this game in great form and the back of victories. Kickstart is, of course, a 1-0 victory, close win against Northeast as Jamshedpur Football Club with an absolute statement victory against East Bengal Football Club. So both teams full of confidence in heading into this clash. We do have the early team news, which we will bring you shortly, but there has been very interesting battles scheduled between both teams as both coaches looking to one up each other here. As you mentioned before, getting into a good start and now having an opportunity for both teams here, either team having a great chance to steal a march in Group A here. To been shaken up. This is second group game for Group A. Teams now getting a bit of familiarity about their opponents, getting enough footage online to watch how teams are trying to approach these national group stages as the Reliance Corporate Park plays host. Wonderful surface here for both teams to just go out there and express themselves. Well, as the referees and the official leads the two teams out here, this has all the makings of a quite remarkable game of football in the Reliance Foundation Development League National Group Stages 24-25. Kickstart Football Club in their now recognizable white and blue kit as Jamshedpur Football Club in all red. Teams full of confidence heading into this clash. As the national anthem rings out at the Reliance Corporate Park here in Mumbai, the two teams head out for their pre-match handshake. We'll bring you the team news here. Both teams looking in great nick heading into this clash. Which team will try and one-up each other. Saw that first match week on Group A saw clean sheets across the board. Both teams here coming with their sheets clean here, yet to concede. Early doors though as the two skippers out there in the middle with the officials today. Referee Sahil Prakash Bostekar with these two assistant referees, then Nagesh and assistant referees too, Manbir Singh, fourth official, Shule will keep an eye on proceedings on the sideline. Well, the two very, very impressive skippers for their teams will be out there in the middle. People saying the number 44 for Jamshedpur Football Club. A rock at the back for his team, a real commanding presence. And there is Crispin, number 22, 20 rather, for Kickstart FC Karnataka. He really is the engine room, the heartbeat of their team, Crispin Cletus. Sides have been picked. The kickoff has been decided. We're all right on schedule for this 4 p.m. kickoff here in the Reliance Corporate Park. I cannot wait for this clash. So many interesting subplots in this match. We'll try and keep up with all the action here live in the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports YouTube channel as Kickstart FC Karnataka with Coach Armugan. Going with a very strong lineup with Chijan in goal. Yasvik, Rishi, Nishak and Alan as the back four. Heavy, Ricky, Biswas and Crispin as the midfielders with Premish and Boris Singh, the two up front. Premish, of course, scored that absolutely cracking goal against Northeast United, who ended up being the winner. Coach Armugam with plenty of options on the bench to pick from. For Jamshedpur Football Club, Coach Saizad Ambapartiwala has gone with another very strong lineup. Mohammad Adnan, the goalkeeper, Samuel, Seetal Singh and Ronaldo as the back three. Palujam, Moirangtem and Rishi Soy in the midfield, and a fire for front line with Amarzad, Bivan, Remsen and Mama as the front four. It will be Jamshedpur Football Club who get things up and running. They're all familiar red kit here. Two teams having an even season. Getting into the national group stage, it's the business end as the referee blows the whistle for the start of the first half, and it's Jamshedpur Football Club kicking things off from left to right immediately with a long ball here. Crispin into action. Skipper immediately getting himself in the thick of things. Yes, Seetal Singh, the skipper. Back three for Jamshedpur Football Club. On paper, we'll see how it unfolds as they go on, and right on cue, the back three just splits. Seetal Singh has that center. Nicely worked around the corner here, keeping the ball in real duress. Samuel feeds it between the lines. This is very good football early on from Jamshedpur Football Club. Moves it on to the left-hand side now, getting the whole team involved in the build-up. There's Moirangtem. Keeps it short. It's a bit casual, but he somehow finds his teammate. Samuel advances with the ball. It's a very, very smooth move here. Amzad tries to put the ball into the box, but straight into the hands of Shijin. The Jamshedpur Football Club showing early on how comfortable they are. The whole team getting involved in the build-up there. Moving the ball from back to front and then trying for that quick ball forward as Seetal Singh with a commanding header. I mentioned about how impressive Jamshedpur Football Club were in their first group game against East Bengal Football Club. It was tight for a bit, and then they had that real burst in the second half, gaining that second wing, winning that game 3-0 and really setting the tone early on. But Group A is already shaping up to be quite the group as results turning, as it's a lovely move here. Looks for the switch. Brilliant move there. The first touch just gets away from him. That's another great move there from Jamshedpur Football Club in terms of inception. Very close in terms of execution. Kickstart Football Club have to be careful in this early phases now. Moirangtem. He's got a bit of space. Waits for a bit of support. Feeds it onto the right-hand side here. Samuel. He's been closed down nicely there by Crispin. Oh, the chase is on here. And Seetal Singh just calmly mops up. It was all the way back to Mohammad Adnan, the goalkeeper. As we mentioned, both teams heading into this game on the back of clean sheets. Perfect, really, recipe here for both teams. And now the pace again on that left-hand side. Jamshedpur Football Club really motoring along nicely in the early stages. Full credit to Kickstart FC, though. keeping their defensive shape here. No panic in their defense. Calmly played. You can see the centre halves now almost approaching the halfway line here. Back three very much intact. The two in midfield. Oh, he's lost his balance here. That's a good press though. Now Crispin, now favouring that left-hand side for him. Likes to operate in those central areas, taking responsibility on the left-hand side. He's got support though. Calmly plays it in the midfield area. Heavy with the strike and it's just wide. Well, Jamshedpur Football Club have played all the football early on, but it's Kickstart Football Club with the first shot in the game here. Heavy seeing a bit of space opening up here. See the back four very strong there for Jamshedpur when they defend. When they do have the ball, they have a back three. It's very, very intriguing and interesting to see how those defensive shapes move on and off the ball. See Morrington, number 88, just popping up in spaces, being difficult to mark. He's always an option in the build-up. Here's Amzad. Tries to feed that. It's a strong bit of play there from Hebi. Well tracked back. And Yashvik deals with it calmly. Oh, it's a risky pass. My goodness me. And the goalkeeper makes contact. And it's all their own undoing. It is excellent work from the forwards to just be alert for the situation. But my goodness, Kickstart FC have just started in the worst possible manner. It's a blind back pass. Sells the goalkeeper who feels that he has to make the challenge. B1 is very sharp to the scene. Gets the contact. No surprise that the penalty has been given. And Jamshedpur Football Club have the perfect opportunity to go in front here in this crucial Group A fixture. It's Amzad against Shijin. Number 37. He's been on fire this tournament already. He's got a brilliant opportunity. Here's Amzad. Oh, it's a save, but it goes under him. And Jamshedpur Football Club get the lead, courtesy of the penalty. Amzad with the side foot finish. And Shijin, having got there, might be thinking that he could have kept that out, but the power on the side foot, having just enough to give Jamshedpur Football Club the lead. Well, good pressure from Jamshedpur Football Club in the press, leading to this penalty. The goalkeeper dives the right way, but just sneaks under him. Good guess, but not enough on the execution. There's enough power to beat Shijin. And Amzad opens the scoring. And it's all up to Kickstart FC now to undo that early mistake and shake it off and carry on. Kickstart FC now have to be a bit more brave on the ball. Now they have to come out and play. Put under real pressure there. It's fantastic work. You can see they're on them like a flash. And the confirmation of the yellow card to the goalkeeper for the previous action. But you can see there, Kickstart FC are just slightly rattled here. Nichak being caught on the ball. Real press applied there from the goal scorer, Amzad. Well, Kickstart FC now have to be very careful in this phase. They're under the pump. Moirang Them on his left foot looking to swing this one in. Decent delivery that. It's not been cleared away. Now it has. Referee spots the foul and Kickstart FC can just take a deep breath here. Looking for a quick start. Trying to steal a few yards there, but the referee quick to the spot there. Lebi, who got that first shot early on, knows that he might have to take a bit of responsibility going forward now. Yashvik with the free kick. It's a very nice find there to Crispin. On the left-hand side now, you can see Crispin very much playing as that left winger early on. He does have the free license, doesn't he? He's an all-action centre midfielder. Nice first touch, tries to bring that under control. Plays it under tight corners there. That's brilliant football, this. That is exactly what Coach Kaizad would want to see. That's what they work on the training ground, how to beat the press and beat it with passes. Jamshedpur Football Club now waiting for their opportunity. They are still continuing to play here. They're not going to retreat now, despite the early lead. Kickstart FC can take a bit of comfort knowing that it was an individual mistake compounded by the goalkeeper's challenge. That can be ventured on, and Crispin can latch onto that wonderful switch. Crispin leaves a defender on the floor. It's Crispin with the strike. It's a great block. And they will recover the second ball and launch a quick counter-attack themselves. Another brilliant find. This outstanding passing on display here from both sides. Drifts past the challenge with ease. Goes for the reverse on the left-hand side, but can't find his teammate. It's a bit of a breathless start that from both teams, all starting from deep pickouts. Crispin with some direct play, thought about the shot and then was blocked. It was a skipper on skipper battle on that. Crispin with the strike, well blocked by Sital Singh. Took that flush on the chest and did not flinch. And then a quick recovery again and getting into position. Is wonderful to watch. Number 44 execute his craft on the left-hand side. Now venturing forward. Good strong defending. A real tangle there, but Kickstart FC getting back into shape. Well, both teams had identical campaigns in the zonals. Kickstart FC, of course, in the Kerala South Division with 16 points, finishing second in their group. 16 points in the Northeast region, just getting third position for Jamshedpur Football Club. Nice leveler of a game this is. Know that it's been a good start this from Jamshedpur Football Club. Not just getting the early lead, but popping the ball around very nicely. What a pass that is from Amzad. Tries to find his attacker and chief there, Bivan, who made the run. Bivan, of course, chased down that errant back pass, wins the penalty, and handed over the reins to Amzad, who slotted past Shijin. 10 minutes on the clock, going according to the game plan here for Jamshedpur Football Club. Bit of space opening up here. Lovely switch out. Keeper should be favourite, and he gets there just about. It's a good run there from Biswas. He's the one who's really hugging the touchline on that left-hand side and allowing Crispin to play in that half-space area. Don't think you'll see Crispin too much on the right-hand side of the pitch in the early stages. He wants to be affecting that half-space. And how impressive were Jamshedpur Football Club in their victory against East Bengal in their first clash. Some way to really set the tone, isn't it? Just gives the entire team that confidence. That's a brilliant find there, but the offside flag inevitably raised. It just made that darting run. What a find that was, though. That's the benefit of getting your team involved in the passing early on. That's when you start building up that synchronization, that chemistry on that pitch. Yes, you've been training for a long, long time. You've played games, but on the day, you need that chemistry to go off as early as possible. And so far, you can see Jamshedpur Football Club getting that now on that left-hand side. Seattle has had a very busy first half, isn't he? He has looked to sweep up everything in the early stages. Leading from the back, leading from the front. Crispin got the ball under control, but don't think the throw-in was taken from the right spot. But it does appear that the corner has been given. Referee with a very clever spot there, and Crispin thought he was getting a throw-in. Instead has a perfect opportunity to swing this ball into the box. First real dangerous opportunity for Jamshedpur Football Club to defend against. Here's Crispin with the ball into the box. Well defended out. And they look to clear and launch a quick counter-attack themselves. Oh, there's a bit of an errant touch there. Nishak taking a huge chance. Could have cleared first time. Decided to take a touch and show composure. Nearly got nicked off there. And on the right-hand side. Clip pass into the box. Decent. Looks to clear and does very well. And look who clears the ball. It's Amzad. The goal scorer out there in a defensive capacity as Crispin, the left-footed ball into the box. Well defended again. Seem to be winning the second balls, but they've given that away. Lovely find. What a bit of first touch that was to bring that ball. It was really fired at Boris Singh. The way he just cushioned the ball for a shot. It's another snapshot. Kickstart FC have had a couple of them from distance. Bishwas on that occasion firing wide. Mohammad Adnan has had a comfortable game so far. Huge credit goes to the backline who have mopped up very nicely. Beautiful football again. There's Amzad looking for the 1-2. Vivan can make the run but can't keep the ball in play. They're trying to be as intricate as possible here, Jamshedpur Football Club, but they also know that they have the option to hit the long ball. They have the runners as they stretch the pitch as wide as possible. Crispin under immediate duress there. Look at that. Saw two players. Well done there by Crispin to win the foul. He had to protect the ball from two very quick challenges approaching. And you can see Jamshedpur Football Club looking to try and put the clamps on Crispin as early as possible. Not letting the skipper dictate. Nishak has had a shaky start. Puts the ball into the box. Oh, it's a brilliant delivery there. Nearly finding his teammate. The last touch might have come off the defender there. This is a sensational ball there from Nishak. Weighted to perfection. Very, very nearly finding Boris Singh at the far stick. And just like that, Kickstart FC just started to kickstart their first half here. Coach Armugan will be pleased with this response. Good composure shown. Here's Nishak again on his left foot. Nishak from distance. As always, squirming wide. Confidence there from Nishak, having delivered a brilliant cross early on. Well, 15 minutes on the clock here. Jamshedpur Football Club 1-0 to the good, courtesy of the penalty from Amzad. Well, the 90 minutes plus stoppage time in the first game, and now the 15 early on. Jamshedpur Football Club will want to keep that clean streak going for as long as possible. And as a team, when you know that your defenders are doing the business, just gives you the confidence to play in a certain free way. Doesn't mean that you always rely on your defenders as forwards. Very imperative that they take the pressure off the defenders, and we see the pressing and the work from the midfielders and the forwards. Wonderful stuff this, and the foul surely. Great quick feet there from Mama on that occasion. Lonsang Zwala, known as Mama, number 89, who's outstanding in the zonals. 6 goals for him. Ramson with 7, who was the top scorer for Jamshedpur Football Club in the zonals and the Reliance Foundation Development League. It was a long and arduous journey to get here, but this is the business end, and you meet the 12 best teams in the country and the under 21 level. You know that you have to level up. Again, strong challenge, real battle there. Referee surely spotting a foul. Definite pullback on the arm. But from Kickstart FC's point of view, have done well in a defensive capacity. It's those passes in the forward areas that they need to start stitching together. Crispin, good pressure there. He's won that fairly. Hebi's put under pressure too. They won the second ball, but Setal Singh, no surprises, hacks that to safety. Haven't seen too much of the likes of Ricky and Premish for Kickstart FC. Premish, of course, scored that absolute thunderbolt. It's turned out to be the winner against Northeast United on the counter-attack. If you haven't seen that, I implore you to watch that on the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports YouTube channel. Really was a thumping finish and some way to get the 3 points. Lovely smooth turn there. Wonderful football. Now venturing forward, and keeper having to play sweeper on that occasion and does so well. Shijin on that occasion, but once again, Jamshedpur FC move the ball so well, and when they do, they really do look like a threatening side. There's Rishitoy and picks his head up for the switch and finds his teammate, but it's well intercepted. Kickstart FC trying to venture forward on the right-hand side. Bit of pressure put. Premish now getting involved, but operating on that right-hand side. It's a very clever find on the left-hand side if he can keep the ball in play, but he can't. Really good find, but a little too much on it. Right idea, just lacking the execution. Well, some of the patterns and some of the passing would really please Coach Kaizad Ambapardiwala, encouraging his team to play on the deck and always encouraging the switches. This was finding Crispin. Again, the long ball. It's a good cushion header, but nobody making the run on the right-hand side. Decent header there from Premish, who's playing as the right winger. Needed support from his right back. Here's Heetal Singh, who's had a very impressive start, as has Samuel here on the ball. Good composed build-up in the early stages. Mama playing a lot deeper now in that midfield area. Happy to just slot in the early stages, knowing that they have the 1-goal lead. Don't have to be too expansive too early. They'll be always chasing that second goal. Here's Marangtem. Finds Rishitoy. Can put under real pressure there. Hacks that clear. Anywhere will do. Here's Yashvik. This is good play here from Kickstart FC. Just keeping the ball. Game very much within their grasp of the early phases. That's a brilliant find there, but Nisha couldn't bring that under control. Very good find there by the goalkeeper. Always like to see a goalkeeper be able to hit that touchline pass. Samuel, in the heat of the battle there, might have felt a bit on the top of his stud, which wants him to get rid of the ball a lot quicker there. Kickstart do win the ball here, and here's Nishak. Gets it back. Good dribbling there from Nishak, trying for a forceful run. Gets that forward to Crispin, and the 1-2 is good. It's a solid strike challenge there. Heetal Singh. He has been dominant in this first half. Oh, that's a delicious delivery that. It is in the corridor of uncertainty. The keeper doesn't know whether to come or stay. What a bit of flight there from Crispin. The run has been made in the far post, but Boris Singh can't get there. And that's all it takes. One pass from distance, and the quality that Crispin Cletus has on that right foot nearly paying dividends. That is a warning shot find by Kickstart FC. Not yielding in a shot, but very nearly. Brilliant play. There's heavy battling in midfield. Loses out. Mama plays in midfield. That's a brilliant pass onto the left-hand side. Looks to take on the fullback. Takes it on the left-hand side. Goes for the cutback. It's very well defended. Doesn't let the ball go anywhere near the goalkeeper. Good work down the left-hand side. How quickly do Jamshedpur Football Club break though. Remsen down that left-hand side. Feeds the ball centrally. Biwan was waiting for the tap in at the far post. Excellent defending though. They have to continue to defend. Here's Mama. Almangwala does very well to keep the ball. Samuel asking for the ball. He's in acres of space. Now he does receive it. Here's Samuel Mangsing. Oh, he loses it immediately. Good work there to close him down, but he recovers well and shows the composure to go all the way back to Adnan. At the halfway point of this first half, Jamshedpur Football Club are popping the ball around with real confidence. This is beautiful football. And now the switch is on, and he does look to find that with an immaculate crossfield ball. But it's can't keep that in play. It's well defended though. Stuck to his task, and it all comes from quick short passes in the early stages, and then the long diagonals always on with the run being made. Textbook stuff there. That will really have pleased Coach Kaiser. Oh, another mistake, nearly leaving it short. Shujin having to sweep up. Jamshedpur Football Club looking to probe here on the left-hand side. Mama is making the underlap. Simpson has done well, but he's been dispossessed down the right-hand side now. Here go Kickstart FC. Powerful running. Here's Hebby. Picks his head up and finds a brilliant pass. An outstanding bit of control there from Crispin. Finds himself on the left and lovely pick out, but it's Nagda defensive masterclass there from Sital Singh with another block. Jamshedpur FC hold firm. My goodness me, Sital Singh is having an absolutely brilliant start to this first half. The halfway point, but he has cleared everything so far. It's going to take something special to break down the Jamshedpur Football Club defense by the looks of it. Calmly played there by Morangthem, and the clip pass by Samuel, well controlled. This is very good football. Keeps it well again in tight spaces, and that has been the highlight for Jamshedpur. On the left-hand side, very calmly keeping the ball now, heading into towards the final 20 in the first half. And what will really please Coach Kaizad will be how they've limited Kickstart FC to the shots towards their goal. It's not just the defensive line, but just how well the entire team have pressed in these humid conditions. March in Mumbai. Notoriously difficult for these players, but they're making light work of it, just breezing through the conditions. Lovely pass between the lines. He looks for a nibble of a challenge there. He's been really thwarted there. It's a good pass. Crispin has found a lot of the ball in this first half for his team. He needs runners. He needs to keep the ball though. Looking for the 1-2. It's far too ambitious at the pass. They have to be a lot more responsible in their passing. Kickstart FC, knowing that once Jamshedpur FC do have the ball, they do look threatening, or they just keep popping the ball around. Not easy to chase in these conditions. Another long ball into the channel, and he's bent his run brilliantly there. Takes it down on his chest. He's taken it a bit wide. Does the wise thing and cuts back here, Bivan. Brilliant stuff. Can't find the cross though. Deflection falls kindly to Mama, but he's been dispossessed too. Good defending again from Kickstart FC. They've done the defensive work very admirably in this first half. Been under the pump in terms of the number of chances they had to guard against. Defensively, they've been pretty much spotless, barring that errant penalty given. And Rishitoy just feeds it back. Good first touch, but he's been closed down immediately. Now the ball in the central areas. He's picked his head up here for the pass here, Ricky. Instead, finds his left back, Nishak. Another decent delivery. Oh, Sheetal Singh with another brilliant defensive header. Lands awkwardly, but quickly back onto his feet. Oh, it's a superb play there. Really goes around Moirangthem to win the ball. And on the left-hand side here, the chase is on. Here's Remsen. Remsen picks his head up. Oh, another ambitious pass. You can see what they're trying to do here, trying to release their forwards as quickly as possible. And 27 minutes on the clock. You can see the players finally getting a breather. It's been a really fast, I would say. The first half has flown by. It's 1-0 to Jamshedpur Football Club as the referee pauses for a water break, as both coaches will get an opportunity to have a word with their players. 1-0 to the good here, Jamshedpur Football Club, courtesy of the penalty from Amzad. And this was the only goal of the half. So far, the penalty from Amzad was well guessed there by Shijin. Having got there, he'll feel that the disappointment that he couldn't keep that out. But for those watching live on the Reliance Foundation Development League YouTube channel, always thank you for your support and your viewership. The players really do get pumped up knowing that such a vast digital audience is out there watching and supporting their team. And that is a fantastic bottle flip. Bit of fun on the sidelines, and it's back to business for Kickstart FC. Having conceded the penalty, they'll know that other than that, they've done very well to limit the shots at Shijin, knowing how dangerous Jamshedpur FC are. It's been one of the highlights, hasn't been, for Jamshedpur, the way that they almost gain an extra gear in the second half. The emphasis on control. And we're back underway after that swift water break. Here's Shijin. Picked up the only yellow card of the half so far. That challenge on Bivan after that errant back pass. Other than that, the game has been played in a really good spirit. On the left-hand side, waiting for a bit of support here. Looking to clip the ball in. Again, it's a really interesting delivery there. Keeper couldn't really get connection on it because of the height, but it wasn't really going to trouble anyone because it curled out. Seen the likes of Premish not get too many touches in the early stages. Boris Singh playing as that lone centre forward. On that left-hand side, keep the ball now. Jamshedpur have done this very well all half. Everyone looking very comfortable on the ball. Pressure being applied here by Kickstart FC, and they bypass it with quick, sharp, short passing. Beautiful football this from Jamshedpur Football Club. Beat the press again. Another measured ball. Control is immaculate. Waits for runners. Wait gets it immediately. The through pass nearly finds it. Oh, what a team goal that is! Jamshedpur Football Club carved through Kickstart FC, and it is a goal of supreme quality. Bivan finishes off a quite sublime team move. Wow. Sometimes football just leaves you speechless. This time, such a smooth move. Look at this for a through pass from Mama. Weighted to perfection. It's the first time finish from Bivan with the outside of his right boot. Look at this. Well, the goal and assist will get the plaudits, but I implore everyone to watch the build-up to that. It's just over 30 minutes on the clock, and Jamshedpur Football Club are 2-0 to the good. Too good. And now Kickstart FC find themselves in a precarious position here. They'll have to come out. They'll have to be a bit more aggressive in their play. But knowing that if they do leave the space, the pace that Jamshedpur FC have, not just in the speed of thought, but that real burst that they have. Such a multifaceted team, and now have 5 goals in the Reliance Foundation Development League National Group stage already. And they haven't even finished 2 games here. That's how dangerous the side they're looking early on. They really are putting on a marker. Every team, the other 11 will have a close eye on what Jamshedpur FC are up to here. They have been very impressive early on. It's the variety of goals that they score, isn't it? And now it's up to Kickstart FC. They have to be very, very mindful heading into the final phase of this first half. Have about 12 and a half plus stoppage time. Have to be very guarded. They have to make sure that the scoreline doesn't get out of their hands here. 2-0 can very much be tackled from a team perspective. Really good control there from Mama. Good crunching challenge. Keeps his balance, a bit of fancy footwork, and they somehow keep the ball, but Crispin mops up. Nicely played on the right-hand side. Keeps it short, keeps it calmly, plays that. Look at the press again from Jamshedpur Football Club. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. They're 2-0 up to still they're pressing like the game's 0-0. Here's Rishitoy. Finds the crisp pass onto the right-hand side. Hamzat trying to keep the ball, hands it to Samuel. Can't find their teammates with real regularity here. And Mama sweeps up. Oh, he's lost out here. Crispin picks his head up, tries to find the pass. Brilliant defending on the cover. It's a clean challenge that. And he strides away with the ball here. Ronaldo Singh on the left-hand side. And his pass has been nicked off there. Having to backpedal really quickly there. Palujam. Here he is again. Oh, he's nearly lost his balance. Again, clip pass, asking a lot from his winger. Won't be able to keep that in play. The Jamshedpur FC are really excelling in both departments, aren't they? 5 goals scored, none conceded. Here's Yashvik. Goes back to his centre-half partner. And the press is really relentless, forcing them to go long. This is going exactly according to the game plan here. Beautiful passing again. Marangthem. Good, clever turn there from Bivan, the goal scorer, with confidence coursing through his veins. Decide to take a pop off. Hand of apology there, but why not? Saw the space opening up there, full of confidence after scoring that goal. He saw the run being made there by Amzad on that right channel. Has a point there. Could have found him. Maybe being put under pressure, does very well to turn and find his captain. Here's Crispin. Crispin picks his head up nicely and switches the play beautifully onto the right-hand side. This is much better here from Kickstart FC. They have Jamshedpur on the back foot here. Good burst, but look at that for work off the ball. It's just a sight to behold, isn't it? Coach Kaizad must just be applauding this work off the ball. Calmly keeps the ball, and this is exactly what Jamshedpur FC have to do for the next 10 minutes to take this, what looks like a comfortable lead on paper, and what we're watching on the screen so far, but they look to be as professional as possible. Here's Marangthem. Lovely switch, but can't find Remsen down that left-hand side. Yashujin. Again, Yashvik looking for options, forcing to go back to the goalkeeper. Again, they have to move the ball a lot quicker here. Otherwise, they'll force them to go quickly here. Look at the press. Unbelievable this. The way they have been relentless. They are not letting Kickstart FC build out the back. And every time they try to do that, the press has been so swift from the forwards. There are so many facets to really applaud for Jamshedpur Football Club here. Total performance here at Reliance Corporate Park so far. He's lost his balance, but might find his teammate. Well defended. Shows a bit of composure. This is what Kickstart FC need. Now the short passes have to be a lot quicker. Going one-on-one, 1v1 here with the press. This is much better. Brilliant stuff this from Kickstart FC. Going for the long switch. Trying to find his teammate down the right-hand side. He does manage to find Biswas. Keeps it well. This is a very good move here for Kickstart FC. Will it yield a bit of success? Here's Hebi. Keep the ball, but this allows Jamshedpur Football Club to get back into their defensive shape. A clip pass easily intercepted. Amzad Wins the ball. Rishitoy can clear. Oh, he's nearly stolen that. No surprises that Sheetal Singh clears. Good turn. It's a shot from distance. It's ambitious. It's parried away. And it's Crispin on the follow-up. It's a brilliant double save. Well, Mohammad Adnan has had a very quiet first half so far, but he's been called up and he produces the goods. It was a shot from distance hit with real force. He parries that away as Crispin on the follow-up, looking to just catch him at the near post. But Adnan gets down quickly and parries that away for a corner. Kickstart FC looking to claw back a goal before half-time to half the deficit. Crispin with the ball into the box. Gets it at the fast take. It's a very good block. And they lead a counter charge now. This is a much better phase here for Kickstart FC. They're down 2-0, but they have to focus on getting the next goal here. That has to be the main focus. Easier said than done. We saw how East Bengal struggled to score against men in red here. Here's Sheetal Singh. Rishitoy and Morantham have been absolutely brilliant in the midfield pivot. It's the way that they control the game, that they have the understanding, not just with each other, with the whole team do see the big picture, don't they? And your team has those tremendous. So it's suddenly a pass that's been left short and might be a foul, and if it is, he might be in real trouble here. He was caught dawdling on the ball. The press has been relentless in this first half. He might get away with this one. Well, Bivan is asking the question, was that worthy of something more severe? But the referee feels that a yellow card is sufficient. A bit of hesitation. Bivan, oh, it's a clear tug of the jersey. My goodness. Well, the referee has taken a lenient approach. Kickstart FC, you'll feel that they've gotten away with that one, but it's Jamshedpur Football Club who won't really mind this. 2-0 up and an opportunity from about 20 yards. Biman looks like he wants a crack at this. Hamzad has moved away. Biman, who's already scored, has that side of the goal opened up. The wall has to jump here. It's Bivan just over. Tried to get that up and over the wall. Again, we mentioned that about 20 yards. Always difficult to get that in that pace that you just want to whip that towards the top corner. Well, Kickstart FC can just breathe a huge sigh of relief there. Again, they had the ball, looking to play out the back. Any sort of hesitation is being pounced upon by the forwards of Jamshedpur Football Club. Brilliant switch out. How about that for a pass from the back? Everybody in the team so proficient with their long and short passing. Good strong challenge. Very well won. Getting towards the challenge. Here's Rishitoy looking to squeeze the pass forward. It's well defended, but he gets there eventually and then takes the touch around here, Bivan. It's brilliant. Can he get the cross? Oh, it just sneaks in. Well, the cross comes short, relentless into the top corner. And it's Jamshedpur Football Club with a touch of fortune, but get the goal that surely might get too much for Kickstart FC. Now they're 3-0 to the good. And they've had a really dominant first half, emphasized by that goal. Bivan, who scored the second, now has the third. Look at this. Just gets a bit of space there, picks his head up, fires that towards. It really has caught Shijan off guard as he expecting the cross. He has despairingly backpedaled that, but it's caught the top corner. Well, Bivan, and if I'm Bivan too, I'm going to claim that, and rightfully so, as an intentional and deliberate goal. This is just brilliant from Jamshedpur Football Club, which has been emphasized by the third goal. Bivan has 2. Jamshedpur Football Club have 3. Again, we talked about the varieties of goals, isn't it? First one, a penalty. The second one, a brilliant team move. And the third, a bolt from the blue. Well, Jamshedpur Football Club have already matched their scoreline from the first game. 3-0 up here. They have a +6 goal difference already with, as it stands, 6 points in Group A. They really are setting the standard here in Group A of the national group stage. On the right-hand side, it's Bivan again. He'll be hungry for the hat-trick, won't he? Second half brace. You want to be on the pitch for as long as possible and get the opportunity for a hat-trick. He's taken a bit of a chance there. Kickstart FC know that they can't really take these chances now. Have to be a lot more confident. They have to try and play out of this very difficult phase. Under 90 seconds plus stoppage time remain in this first half. Again, dawdling on the ball, but they managed to squeeze it past. Well, Kickstart FC really did have a very impressive performance against Northeast United in their first game. So they would have known that that game would have given them a lot of confidence, as we know what a good team that Northeast United are. To go there and beat them 1-0, keep a clean sheet, just knowing that might be out there to really compete in this tournament. But up against Jamshedpur Football Club this evening, it's been one-way traffic. 30 seconds plus stoppage time remaining. For Kickstart FC, it's paramount that they get the next goal in this game. Well defended there. Trying to find the pass there. Continuing to hunt for the next goal here. Big switch out onto the left-hand side. Premish Mad looked to get there. It's well defended by Samuel, who, like his skipper, has had pretty much a flawless game down that channel. Here's Ricky. Feeds it centrally. Good strong play there by Hebi. Back to Ricky. Short passing, finding their teammates here. They need a lot more of this in the final third. Brilliant switch out. Right back making the run. It's a very good pass. The touch is into the box. Options in. Chance! Oh my goodness me! From couple of yards, it looked like Boris Singh had the opportunity to score, but he's ballooned it wide. Brilliant move this from Kickstart FC. It's flashed across goal. Yes, he's off balance, but surely has to score. The best football that Kickstart FC have played right at the end of the half, but it does not yield in a goal. But that will give them so much encouragement. Well, Boris Singh has had very little to feed off in the first half. That one was flashed across goal to perfection. It was hit with pace, but he couldn't adjust his feet. Well, Jamshedpur FC now know that Kickstart FC can very much carve through them. Bit of a warning shot for them. Coach Kaizad will definitely remind them as we're heading towards the halfway mark into stoppage time here. Here's Ricky. Clip pass in. Keeper should be favourite, and he easily palms that down. The referee blows the half-time whistle, and what a dominant half this has been from Jamshedpur Football Club. 3-0 to the good at half-time. Kickstart FC would have been very enthused with that last chance created right at the stroke of half-time. The shot from Boris Singh from close range was ballooned over, but Jamshedpur Football Club have had no such issues in front of goal. Amjad began the goal scoring from the spot, and from there it was Bivan scoring the second and the third as Jamshedpur Football Club take the halftime lead at 3-0. Well, we'll bring you the highlights of what has been a dominant display from Jamshedpur Football Club. It all started with Hebi taking the shot from distance after Jamshedpur Football Club started to play their passing, and it all began from that errant back pass. It was brilliant work to steal then forward, and Amzad, with his penalty, slotting it past Shijin despite diving the right way, couldn't get the ball to stay off the net. Perfect start for Jamshedpur Football Club within 5 minutes, and you can see every mistake was being pounced upon by Jamshedpur Football Club. Looking to attack with short, crisp passing. Crispin on the other end, trying his very best to try and drive his team forward. Amzad and Bivan going forward were really relentless with the likes of Mama and Remsen in support. Again, this was snapshots from distance from Kickstart FC early on. This was a brilliant delivery, this from Nishak. The left back tried to find those long balls, but they just couldn't find their teammates. But at the other end, when Jamshedpur Football Club decided to pop the ball around, they did with the most fluid of team goals, finished off in some style by Bivan. Look at this through pass from Mama. It is a thing of beauty, and the finish is assured. 2-0 to the good as Bivan kept on firing, and he did get his reward just before half time as this brilliant double save from Mohammad Adnan, the closest that Jamshedpur had to defend up until that point. This was that mistake, and this was a big, big moment where the referee decided that that was just warranting of a yellow card, and this was that cross come shot there from Bivan finding the top corner as Shijin was backpedaling helplessly, couldn't keep the ball away from the net. But there was one final drama right at the end after Jamshedpur Football Club were dominant. This was a brilliant ball into the box, and from the closest of range, Boris Singh couldn't put that into the back of the net. 3-0 here to Jamshedpur Football Club, who've been dominant in all the statistics here. Three shots on target for 3 goals. Karnataka FC have created chances in all fairness. We'll look to try and capitalize that in the second half. We'll bring you second half action live as we'll be back as Jamshedpur Football Club 3-0 to the good.
करने के लिए उसने सिखाया। नहीं आ रहा था। ये उल्टा में देखो शॉट किधर गया? लग सुधर है इधर है। वो एक ही बार गया, लक्ष्य के इधर 2 बार गया। पूरा अंदर गया ना उसने? नहीं, इधर ही गिर गया था बॉल। वो स्लो पता, वो रोड कैसा ऐसा है ना, तो ऐसा होकर बॉल नीचे रोल ही हो गया, फिर इसी बार गया। Just do 1 to 3 commentary करना है और यहाँ से बॉल जाती है गोल गोल
And we're all but set for the start of the second half. Jamshedpur Football Club, it's a very dominant display in the first, looking to continue their good work. They've been unstoppable so far in the national group stages. Can Kickstart FC Karnataka have an improved second half as the referee blows the start of the second half? Coach Tiruvanavu Krasum Armugan will know that his team have some task in the second half here. They look for goals as quickly as possible. We'll update you with the changes if there have been any at half time. Ready, the ball into the box has been well cleared. Forceful start here, Kickstart. Looking to really get a move on in the early stages. So Rishi on the right hand side, number 8. Trying to venture forward, he's been caught out. And for Jamshedpur FC, Coach Kaizad would have had a very happy team talk in terms of what he's seen on the pitch, but he will also, and I'm sure the attention to detail that the man has would have been pointing out the opportunities that Kickstart FC did have in that first half. Good 1-2 being played, but it's very calmly defended. Look at the way that they moved the ball around. Rishitoy and Morangthem influential in the first half in the midfield pivot for Jamshedpur Football Club. Way that they've really set the tempo. They play out the back with real composure, don't they? Beautiful passing. Here's Mama, was the chief assister in the second for the second goal. The way that he found the pass, the outside of his boot, really was a thing of beauty. Run time to perfection by Bivan, who finished off expertly. Lovely clip pass onto the right hand side. He might get there first. It's well defended. Yashvik gets away with that one. Yashvik, who picked up a yellow card in the first half for a challenge which looked like the last man. The referee deemed that only as a yellow card. Again, that kind of hesitation in the back cannot be happening from a Kickstart FC point of view. Ashvik not happy with the back pass being played to him. Looking to try and control it rather than just boot it upfield. It's a corner out of absolutely nothing. 2 minutes into the second half. We've seen how Jamshedpur FC, they have no qualms accepting gifts. Corner being taken by the very impressive Morangthem on his left foot. Ball into the box. Keeper comes and punches well. He'll have another opportunity. Shijin has taken a hard fall, but he's quickly back onto his feet as he looks to inquire. He has no time though. Has to make sure that he's ready for the corner again. See the jump there. No. Another decent delivery. That was fizzed in towards the far stick. It is very well defended. And it needed the defending. That delivery from Morangthem had a lot more venom in it. Get away with that one. Shijin with a good clip pass. Finds Crispin. Delicious back heel, but can't find his teammate instead. Rishitoy comfortably gathers. Lovely setting here at the Reliance Corporate Park here in Mumbai. Off balance, still finding his teammate there. It's a heavy touch. Well, just bobbling up. Needs that touch to be a lot more sure to bring that down. Maybe again a heavy touch. They have to be a lot more certain with their passing here. Kickstart FC Karnataka. And Coach Armugan, I think, would have made it abundantly clear for them to try and win the second half. That would be the main remit here. Not just in terms of damage limitation and try and prevent Jamshedpur from scoring again, they'll have to go out there and try and score. They get one, and if they get one early, just gives them a bit of belief heading in towards the second half here. There's a bit of medical attention being administered early on. Shijin, who had a very busy first half, had to pick the ball up from the back of the net on 3 occasions. We spoke about nearly identical group campaigns for them in their respective zones. Kickstart FC in the Kerala South Zone saw themselves up against the likes of very, very impressive teams. So the likes of Muthoot Football Academy, Srinath Deccan, and Kickstart FC, of course, the 3 teams representing the Kerala South region. Crispus scoring 4 goals, the top scorer for Kickstart in the zonals. We need a lot more from his forwards. We saw Premish with an absolute thunder strike against Northeast United in the first game. They need something similar here. Jamshedpur FC, of course, on the other end, they've had a bit of an indifferent campaign in the zonals. They had enough quality. They were never really in danger from missing out in the national group stage. They weren't at their fluent best, having lost 4 games in the zonals. And now they seem to be well up and running here and are leading Group A. Not just the 6 points on the board by the looks of it, but as it stands with a +6 goal difference too, with yet to concede in the national group stage. Here's Rishitoy. Good to see that treatment was swiftly administered and the players swiftly... Oh, brilliant first touch there. Just takes it away from him and quickly picks his head up to find the pass on the right-hand side. Beautifully weighted. Inviting his entire team forward here. And they're just going to pop the ball around all evening here. 3-0 to the good. You don't have to take any sort of risks here. This is exactly where they want the game to be. Alujam. Good first touch there. Crispin recovers. He's had an all-action evening in the heart of midfield, often drifting onto the left-hand side. I think we'll see him a lot more central here in the second half. Want the captain to be as influential as possible. Lovely feet shown there to beat the challenge. Decent first touch, well recovered again. Jamshedpur on the move. Good balance kept there from Rishitoy. Again, clever movement on the right hand side, but the offside flag has been raised. But Biman, who's had a first half brace, will be very, very eager to get his hat-trick. He'll be making those runs all second half behind the back line. It's much better here. Rishi finding decent pass. Here's Hebi. Hebi playing between both centre halves here. As that number 6, the deep lying playmaker. Giving the license to Crispin to be a lot more advanced. Crispin, of course, will get involved in the build-up. Here's Rishi. Good movement there. Bursting forward. Crispin going for the quick 1-2. Then every time Crispin has the ball, the 3 players around him. Here's Premish. Good feet shown there to keep the ball. Much better here. Crispin. Good movement here. Here Ricky bursting forward. They've done well to keep the ball in the final third here. Rishi with the ball in. It's disappointing on his left foot. No real elevation or danger. It's been cleared away. Good spell of possession here from Kickstart Football Academy. Football Club, rather. Premish keeping the ball well. Good switch out there. Well defended. Good bit of football from both sides there. Identifying that the switch was on, but very good defending. And how about that for a smooth pass into his midfield pivot. Here's Rishitoy onto the right hand side. Samuel feeds it nicely. Should get it back. He does. How impressive were Samuel Mongsang and Cheetal Singh in that first half. Really did mop up very nicely anything that came from their end, as Kickstart FC were favoring that end. Palajam and Ronald Singh had a bit more of a comfortable first half. Here's Crispin, bit of space here in midfield. Again, under immense pressure. That's a lovely bit of skill to evade the press. Beautifully, such a smooth player, Crispin there, and he wins the foul. Lovely work there from the captain, trying to take the responsibilities on his shoulders and drive his team forward. Approaching the 10-minute mark in the second half, and Kickstart FC, fair play to them, have started the second half very well. Ricky has taken the reins on this free kick here. He'll be looking to float this into the box. Big boys from the back, the likes of Yashvik and Nishak might find themselves in the box here. Dinesh, Boy, Singh, all will be there to feed on scraps as the ball's been floated into the box. It's decent, but the last touch might have come off the defender and will be a corner. Good delivery in 10 minutes into the second half. Jamshedpur FC, for a change, having to do a bit of defending, and they've done so very well. Set pieces are a great leveler if you can get the delivery right. Not committing too many in the box. It's 3, and now the late run is 4, and now 5 into the box. Delivery is good. The header's just wide. He was unmarked there. The delivery was spot on. Runs onto it, just trying to direct that header into the corner. Well, Kickstart FC, in all fairness, have created opportunities. They have created moments. That is what Coach Armugan will be reminding his team, that they're very much capable of trying to break down this backline. Lovely Cruyff turn. The touch there from Hebi just gets away from him. Samuel just lets that go out of play for a throw-in. Both teams, by the looks of it, not using any half-time substitutions early on. Both coaches saw what they saw in the first half. No real need for Jamshedpur FC other than rotational needs to try and switch things around. Game time, of course, a real paramount thing. That's a very good header there from Ronald Singh. Story with a brave header. Mama Zwala does very well. Seetal Singh, everybody getting involved with the build-up, and they've managed to pinch the ball here. Seetal Singh, no surprises, adds a bit of calm to the play. Here's Rishitoy. Excellent football this from Jamshedpur Football Club, inviting the press, but this is brilliant. Premish now has opened up here. He's got support. He's got his captain, but decides to go for a shot from a improbable distance. Ricky has clattered into that. The referee is happy for play to continue as he's quickly back onto his feet. A beautiful switch out there, but can't find his teammate. The Jamshedpur FC in this phase just struggling to keep the ball, which they did so very well in the first half. And that's full credit to Kickstart FC Karnataka for the way that they've approached the second half. And it's very calmly done here. This is very decent. Here's Rishi inviting the press and looking to play through it. Coach Armugam giving his team that freedom and license to go out there and express themselves, and they're doing so very nicely here, Kickstart FC. A lot more comfortable on the ball. Did learn what I would say, a painful lesson in that first half. They know that they have competed well on most occasions in that first half. Just those few moments going against them. Brilliant move this from Premish, just striding forward on that left-hand side now, looking to take on Samuel. Nice keep it short. This is good. Premish again. Drifting all across the park now. Caught on the flanks in the first half. Coach Armugan, while not having made any substitutions, is just moving his pieces around here. Very loose giveaway then. He might have just broken the offside trap. He hasn't. We mentioned how Bivan is just going to be playing on the shoulders now of the defenders. Anytime the They wants to just pick up and find a big pass forward. The opportunity is always going to be there. You just know that everyone will be up there. Warrington again just keeping the composure. Clip pass. Again, they're trying to get there first. Remsen does manage to recover. Rishitoy finds his midfield partner. Warrington with a lovely switch out. Very calmly moving the ball so that they just want the Kickstart FC forwards to keep pressing, and that's how they bypass the press. Might be a foul there, but the referee is happy with that. Remsen with a decent first touch, but he's been pinched here. They're in business. Again, looking for a quick turnover. Good challenge, but he rides it brilliantly. Oh, sensational stuff this. Can he finish it off? Oh, yes, he can. All his own work. Keeps his balance, rides 3 or 4 heavy challenges. How did he stay on his feet? He not just stays on his feet, he completes his hat-trick in the most sensational manner. Bivan take a bow on his left foot and gets his hat-trick. Bivan Laskar, what a game you've had, as Jamshedpur FC, who have absorbed a lot of the pressure in the second half, are so ruthless in front of goal. Incredible scenes, absolutely brilliant. And I think Coach Armugan has decided that he might look to make a change now. Well, after Amzad scored the first goal from the spot, it has been the Bivan show, hasn't it? As the substitution for Kickstart FC has been introduced here. Jitu, number 30, coming on here for the final 30. Oh, we have to see that goal again and implore the highlights team to show Bivan's goal once we have another break of play. The way that he rode the challenges, they were coming in from all directions, but he had only one thing in mind. Kept his balance, and once in front of goal, how composed was he on his left? Well, as it stands, Jamshedpur Football Club have 6 points on the board, 7 goals scored and none conceded. This is as perfect a start as you can have in the group stages in the Reliance Foundation Development League national group stages. Substitution made after the 4th goal. Jitu coming on for Ricky, number 45. This evening coming to an end. It was a difficult game for them, and for Kickstart FC, after a decent start to the second half, would have felt that it might have been favourites to try and get the next goal in the game, but Berlin decided that a bit of individual brilliance just cuts through the defence. And we're back underway. Good to see that he is back on his feet. Here's Jitu, newly introduced substitute into the second half, immediately being dispossessed though. A foul being given there. Mama takes a tumble. Phone into the good here. And how hungry are Jamshedpur Football Club here? Will they want to just go out there and keep scoring the goals? Will they be a lot more reserved in their play and just keep the ball, keep their clean sheet? Here's Remsen. Even on the fringes of things, he's seen his other teammates take full charge. There's Crispin on the right. He's got a bit of grass to run at. After chopping weight, he's been every time Crispin gets the ball, you can see two players from the opposition immediately swarming him. It's been the clear game plan from Coach Kaizad. Good driving run there, and should be a foul, and it is. Good positive running there. First time really that we've seen Biswas, who's picked up the ball on the left-hand side, be a bit aggressive in his dribbling. Beat one, and the challenge there from Hamzad was deemed as a foul. Well, Jitu and Premish have expressed their intentions to try and strike this. Forwards have to be ready if the keeper is to parry this anywhere near the danger area. Premishu already has a goal in the national group stage, looking for his second. Will he look to turn provider instead? It's Premish, it's a good block. Can't get the second ball though. Crispin will recover. Makes Crispin clear it. Does well to keep the ball. Rashid has to fire that in. He does very well to keep the ball there, Jitu. And finds his teammate on the left-hand side here. He's asking for the ball and he should receive it. It's a heavy pass and he does well to pitch that. Superb work there. There's Crispin. Thermogan will be happy with the second half. The way that they've approached it, a lot more on the front foot. It does not reflect on the score line, but here from the touchline, the encouragement that he's seeing at his players. He's happy with what he sees with the way that they've really improved in the second half. On the eye, scoreline manner, it is a brutal lesson that Kickstart are learning in the national group stages here. Against Northeast United, the football club have been a lot more ruthless in front of goal. Divan with the hat trick. Lovely recovery again. And that's what Jamshedpur FC have done, haven't they? Even though they're just at the flurry of goals, the way that they've approached it off the ball has been good, but that's another very decent pass intercepted. Crispin has been in the heart of everything. So has Jitu. Fair play to him, who've got into the thick of the things very early on. And the 60th minute, a decent clip pass. Adnan hasn't had too much to do here in the second half. Had to make that brilliant double save in the first, didn't he? Shot from distance was parried to Crispin. The low drive towards the near post. Very well saved. Adnan, when called upon, has done his task. There's Bivan, the hat-trick hero here, looking for the foul there, trying to just bait the linesman. Linesman having absolutely none of that, and it's a ball quick start here. With a bit of a heavy touch, finding his centre half, both pinned in their own box here, and forced them to go long. Still, the press is as aggressive as it was in the first half. Fine on the left-hand side. Again, keeping possession. FC won't mind this. Note that they will be on hand there to pounce on any sort of mistake. FC not able to progress the ball forward here. Trying to move from side to side. Oh, it's a bit of a risky pass. Premish does well to deal with it. This is much better, beautifully done. Maybe with great control, and that is one way to beat the press, and that's exactly how Kickstart FC have done it with their very composed passing. Or it seemed had the chance late in the first half to try and cut down the deficit. Missed from close range, off balance, for 2 yards in front of goal, and having got the contact on it, want the ball to be nesting in the back of the net. Here's Dempsey. Stepping into the challenges. As we head towards the final 20 in this match, Pass in, Crispin managing to stay on. Lovely clip pass, but can't match the run there. Boris Singh, who has worked tirelessly in this match, tried to drop deep, try and affecting play, but hasn't been able to get his shots away in the second half. Hoping the coach has told him to forget about that miss in the first. Go again, and that's what forwards have to do. The next miss the chance, they have to focus on the next one. There's Crispin now. Influential captain trying to just dribble past a maze of players. But now Jamshedpur FC have got the move on here. Have an opportunity to try and look for the fifth here. It's a good switch out onto the left-hand side. Expertly taken, well defended. Rishi does so well. Beautifully done this. Kickstart FC playing with a lot more expression and freedom. Going forward through the gears. 20 minutes to stoppage time remain here for Kickstart FC to try and get a goal, which surely might be at this time a consolation. If they can try and get a couple before full time, it would be something to take back as they head into their next game in Group A. The tournament really does go in lightning speed. Teams will already in Group A would have completed their two games in the groups already as Group A starts to take shape, and it's Jamshedpur Football Club who have set the tone, have set the pace, and have every other team on high alert here. 3-0 against East Bengal Football Club, 4-0 now against Kickstart Football Academy from Karnataka. Remsen finds the pass forward. Decent run forward by Mama. Nice to get there first. Good work again. Tireless. Very, very tireless running this. Really do show their engine and their appetite to keep attacking. Decent ball into the box. It's floated in high. No one really making the run towards the fast stick there. And Coach Kaizad yet to make a substitution for his team. 4-0 to the good. Might just see that being rectified in the sidelines here. He's got plenty of options on the bench to try and rotate some of his starters, but it is Coach Armugan who makes double substitution here. Number 37, Sriram, coming on here. From if any other movement has happened on the bench. He goes back to his centre half. And for Kickstart FC Karnataka, after an impressive 1-0 victory against Northeast United, have been up against another team from that similar zone that qualified, same zone rather, and it's been a completely different experience for them. Another 3 games to put things right, though, and that's the beauty of this new format in the Reliance Foundation Development League national group stages. This confirmation of the substitution. That was the previous substitution where he was replaced at the 60th minute mark. 17 minutes for stoppage time remain. Is there another goal in this match? Lovely first touch, trying to just hammer that ball forward. Decent win and strong challenge. Jamshedpur Football Club continue to win those midfield duels. Onto the left-hand side here. Straight to the hands of the goalkeeper. Not seen Ronaldo Singh on that left-hand side advance forward too much. Number 82. Solid at the back along with Alujam. Kept their defensive shape and solidity throughout this tournament so far. They had conceded 15 goals in the 10 games that they did play in the zonals, but they have come out a completely different team in terms of an approach in the national group stages where they not just focus on the defensive solidity, but going forward, they have been absolutely ruthless as the referee signals the water break here in the second half. Got 15 minutes of action remaining after this. We go through the goals here, and it's all started from the spot from Amzad, beating Shijin from the spot. Static penalty. From there, we saw some beautiful team goals. This one started off. Look at this for a pass from Mama, and the first time finish from Bivan, who started off his goal scoring his first of his hat trick. The second one, a touch of fortune to it, but if you don't buy the ticket, you don't win the lottery. And Bivan found out he bought the ticket and got his brace. And the third one was all about determination and then the composure to finish off a move from all his own work. 4-0 to the good. Hat trick of Bivan.
गोल किक के लिए सुन ना गोल किक जब रहता है ना तो जल्दी रिलीज कर अपने डिफेंडर्स को ठीक है क्योंकि वो लोग आ रहा है तुरंत आ रहा है
The completion of the water break. We've got 15 minutes of stoppage time remaining in this Group A fixture. The Reliance Foundation Development League National Group Stage 24-25, fourth season, which has now become a staple in the sports diet of every Indian football fan now. The pass just trying to spin that forward. Here's Hebi. On the left hand side, the switch is on here, decides to keep it short instead. And the work of the ball has been very impressive. Here's the second half substitute Sriram with a ball forward. Keeper comes out. It might have been a huge mistake, but they mop up. Well, Adnan has had a very quiet first and second half, deciding to take charge of the situation. This time he can. But it was very good identification from the centre half, wasn't it? People Singh quickly identifying the keeper. Might have been in a bit of a trouble there. How about a pass there from Adnan, which has been expertly picked up by Bivan and very well defended. But it's not just the short passing, they can just open you up with a singular pass like that. Jamshedpur Football Club excelling in all areas of the pitch here. Crispin has worked tirelessly towards his team's cause. The goal difference is going to really affect Kickstart FC Karnataka. In its 3 years, it stands only 2 teams from each group qualifying for the national championships. It's another giveaway here of 4 teams heading to the semi-finals. That's when the games just become as tasty and tight as possible. Lovely turn away from pressure. The good move this from Kickstart FC Karnataka. Can he find his teammate? Here's Crispin, the captain, driving forward relentlessly, and he goes for the strike, which is very easily dealt with by Palojam. Beautiful touch there from Bivan. Oh, that might be a foul there from Crispin. They've stopped the play, but the referee has waved play on. He's not stopped the play. Crispin feeling the effects of the challenge. See whether or not he can continue. And the space opens up for the shot. It's another good block there. On the right hand side now. Want to create a bit of space. There's Hebi. Crispin. Never passed. Very well defended. Brilliantly done. Naldo Singh holds the pawn with the actions and brings out the acrobatic.
बॉल
taken quickly. The corner has been floated in by Crispin on his left foot, and on the follow up there from Heavy, always sailing over, out for a goal kick. The consolation goals still eludes Kickstart FC Karnataka. Scored 19 in the zonals in the 10 games that they played, only averaging 2 goals a game. When you move into the national group stages, that's when competition level just levels up. Playing against best teams in the under 21 division this year, and they've gotten here by absolute merit. It's been such a grueling fixture, and that's exactly what the players want, isn't it? Team time with their teammates and their squad, which is getting time to drill their ideas across. That's when you get cohesive and chemistry-filled teams. Keep that nicely. Here's Mama does well to keep the ball. It's a beautiful team move down the left-hand side here, looking to impress. Here's Bivan, still hungry for goals. Breaks through a couple of challenges. It's Bivan, and it's very well defended. Hebi breaks his gut there to get back very well. Just under 10 minutes of normal time remain. And Kickstart FC register on the scoreboard as Jamshedpur Football Club go back-to-back games with clean sheets here. On the left-hand side, decent reverse pass. Defensive cover is plenty here. Look at the number of red shirts in the box. Still finds Crispin. It's just over. Caught it clean on the volley there. It was a very good cross from deep. Found Crispin unmarked at the edge of the box. This is a very good pick out. Found his captain, and on his left foot, to get off the ground with both feet. Very difficult to get over the ball with that angle, but did well to get a good connection on it. Number 22, Sarath. Well, number 22, Rahul, and number 10, Sarath, being introduced here for the final 10. Stoppage time here, Coach Armugam. He's got all his options there. He's put out 4 substitutes. The Hoops trying to get a goal before half time here, freshening up the pack. Sarath, and they've been disappointed to not make the starting 11, but the players are on the bench therefore to come on, make an impact, make an impression on your coach, force their hand to start you in the next game. Oh, it's a big risk taken there, but he does well to deal with it. Nizal Mangwala does very well to feed that forward. Bivan, tricky player on the left-hand side, does so well to keep his balance and likes to flip the pass forward. Down the left-hand side. Here's Habib. Finds Rishi. Decent football this. And just losing out. Fortunately for Kickstart, now they have to defend again. There's a very impressive Rishi Toy. Feeds the ball to Samuel. Beautiful football this. Very calm. It looks simple. It really isn't. This is when your entire team is in synergy. The movement is good. The passing is crisp. It's exactly what Coach Kaizad wants. Smooth turn there, trying to just burst past this marker. Touch tight there, the left back. There's Rishi. Oh, Rishi nearly losing out there. And the press from Mama relentless, isn't it? Oh, the Crispin coming off. gets to rest his legs for the next game, knowing how important the skipper is for Kickstart FC Karnataka. Now the game surely out of reach for Karnataka team. 6 minutes for stoppage time remain here. Jamshedpur FC now will have just one and only objective to keep that clean sheet. It's done so very well. Good defending there from Ronaldo Singh. Here's Rishi. Done well in these phases, haven't they? They've done well. They've shown that they can keep the ball along the back line. The movement has been horizontal and not enough vertical passes to really trouble the back line of Jamshedpur Football Club. We haven't seen the likes of Sital Singh and Samuel being tested in the second half. He does well. Sarat, second half substitute, the number 10 on his back. He will drop deep, get a few touches on the ball as we head towards the final five. Very decent passes. Jamshedpur FC is still moving from side to side, covering the spaces. They've expended a lot of energy in this match to get to the stage that they are. But they're playing this game almost in a jogging speed here. And passes like that, it's a brilliant switch. Very well taken, but the defending astute again. And the way they try to play out the back is very impressive. There's surely a foul there from Warrington. Was put under pressure with that pass. Tried to go around the marker there. Tried to go around G2. Hits the ball, but right in front of the referee, that was spotted as a foul. Seen a couple of free kicks from this distance and this angle. Kickstart FC have not been able to capitalize, and they do so in this time. Rather than on his left foot, seems to have pulled rank here. Wants the ball to be positioned exactly where he wants. Bharat Rajkumar. Two substitutes are lined up. It's the right footer instead. Might have taken a deflection. Hasn't. Just out for a goal kick. But that over the wall. Never really on target though. And another attack that Jamshedpur FC have managed to foil. Open play, set pieces. They've defended both situations very well. 3 minutes for stoppage time remain. Lovely sweeping pass onto the left-hand side. Here's the hat-trick hero, Bivan, who feeds the pass forward to Mahmoud. A crunching challenge on the slide. Wins the ball. Feeding the pass there. You can see him winning the ball cleanly there on the slide. And they're going crunching into the challenges here. Rishtoi loses out. Haven't said that too many times in this match, have we? Two center midfielders, Morankam and Rishtoi, absolutely brilliant in this match. They've set the tempo. They allowed their team to control the middle of the park. And when you do that, more often than not, you win the game because teams are often won and lost in that midfield area. You do control the game when you know that help you in all facets, not just in the attacking phases, but defensively. The amount of work two midfielders have put in has been very impressive. So has the rest of the team, and that definitely reflects on the scoreline. There's Sarat. Back to Hebi. He lets it go to be on the right, and now Richie trying to get that ball forward, lets it go. Does keep his feet here. 90 seconds remaining in the 90 minutes. And the skipper with a nice switch out here. Good trying to burst forward. Can he find his pass? Jamshedpur FC brilliant, and they have just defended so well throughout this match. really have been a red wall in front of goal, but this time on the right hand side, this might just change. The cutback has been very well defended. Supreme defending there from Ronaldo Singh. Comes across. So we're heading into the final minute. Coach Kaizad is readying a change here. Number 19, Sachin Singh, will look to get stoppage time under his belt here. It will take the corner before the substitution is being made. Try to take it short. Actually, with the ball in, easily defended. And the back has been cut out very calmly and a bit of acrobatics there from Amzad. Started on his left foot, feeds that forward. It's a towering header trying to climb all over the defender. Referee spots that. It's well applauded. Decent ball this from Saad, kicks it out, head up, and tries to find the header on the back post. Sending a astute there, and the change will be made. Double substitution as Sachin comes on, the number 90 and number 74. Alvin Kairim will get stoppage time under their belts here. Confirmed that 4 minutes of stoppage time has been added on. Jamshedpur FC marching towards the top of the pile, top of Group A. 6 points plus 7 goal difference, yet to concede in the two national group stage games here. Well, as a broadcaster, when you're struggling to tell who is one of the man of the matches, and he does go to the goal scorer, doesn't it? And when Divan does score the hat trick, you definitely say that he deserves it because everyone knows putting the ball in the back of the net, the hardest thing to do on the football pitch. As Jamshedpur FC hungry for the fifth here. Is Bivan hungry for his fourth? He goes with a brilliant back heel, the left-footed cross. He's really going to find the runner that had been made. Lovely back heel that Bivan trying to turn provider. Both the attacking and the defensive phase will really please Coach Kaizad. Kaizad Amba Pardiwala. We've seen here in the 90 minutes against East Bengal and the 90 minutes here again this evening in the Reliance Corporate Park. He'll be one happy man, won't he? He'll still be demanding perfections. He'll still be reminding his team of the chances that they missed and conceded. Trying to be as perfect, as detailed, oriented as possible. He keeps the ball. By the looks of it, that consolation goal just might be evading Kickstart FC here. Who already probably have their minds into the next game. Sometimes you just come up against the better opposition, don't you? It's very important that you acknowledge that where you've gone wrong, where you can improve. Forget about the defeat as quickly as possible because the games do come in thick and fast. You won't have too much time to dwell on it. Third game, before you know it, they'll be on the pitch again, trying to make amends. Lovely switch out onto the left-hand side. 90 seconds remaining in this match. Kickstart FC. Adnan, a good slide there. Into the final minute of stoppage time. Jamshedpur FC have done the business here at the Reliance Corporate Park in their second group game, the national stages of the Reliance Foundation Development League. Really have put every other team in the national group stages on alert with two dominant victories and yet to concede a goal. 7 goals scored, so showing that they're potent. As a referee just look to make that final substitution. Coach Kaizad, another double substitution. Just looking to run down the clock here. About 10 seconds remaining. They keep the ball, and the referee blows the full-time whistle at the Reliance Corporate Park, and it's Jamshedpur Football Club who rose to the top of Group A in the national group stages of the Reliance Foundation Development League. A 4-0 thumping of Kickstart Football Club Karnataka here. Brilliant performance. Coach Kaizad will be over the moon with the performance that his boys have put on here. Amjad started the scoring from the spot, and then it was the show of Bivan, the hat-trick hero. He was ruthless in front of goal. Bivan Jyoti Laskar started on the scoring. Second was a beautiful team goal. The third, a cross-come shot. And the fourth, a dribble and the most composed finish in front of goal. Kickstart FC competed well for most of the games, but would have felt this task was too much for them as Jamshedpur Football Club win comfortably here, 4 goals to 0. Well, as the sun starts to set here at the Reliance Corporate Park, reminder that we have one more game in the kickoff and the triple header today. 7 p.m. kickoff. We'll bring you live action shortly as we bring you the highlights and the stats of the second half. Jamshedpur Football Club had done all the damage in the first half, 3-0 to the good. And in the second, it was all about game management and professionalism, and that's exactly what they did. Fair play to Kickstart FC, who did try their very best to try and get that goal, to try and trouble Jamshedpur Football Club. Instead, it was Bivan. Look at this for that weave through the defense, and once in front of goal, he was ruthless. Crispin came the closest on the volley. The chances were few and far in between as Jamshedpur Football Club at the back, colossal again, keeping back-to-back clean sheets. This was a decent ball from side, but the header climbing over wasn't going to trouble the goalkeeper. And Jamshedpur FC didn't need to push for many as they had the game well and truly wrapped up at the point. 3 goals in the first half, just the solitary goal in the second. 4-0 the full-time score. Jamshedpur Football Club on 6 points in Group A as the table toppers. Dominating all the metrics here with the shots on target, chances created, plenty of the ball too. And the main thing, the scoreline there. Full time here at the Reliance Corporate Park. Kickstart FC Karnataka 0, Jamshedpur FC 4.